Oh my God, he's back. It's a lot of what? Oh my God, what is the name of the show? Shit, it's Talk a Lot with James Lott Jr. Episode 111. My favorite numbers. 111. I'm back, bitches. That's right. I am back, bitches. It has been like what 2 weeks since I've been on here. I am so sorry. James Lott Jr. had to go away for a while because I had nothing left to give. I had nothing left to give to any of you people. But I'm back. I'm drinking some wine. Mhm. Hi, kids. Episode 111. 111 of these shits I've done. 111 episodes. I'm back. It's been a while. I did a staycation. Took some time off because, as you know, I do 10,000 things, and I'm tired. Hi, Sterling. Hi, Caesar. Hi, Mrs. Demira. Hi, SMCRM. I know. I'm sorry, you guys. I started this journey when COVID started to help out with late night anxiety, and then I was tired. I couldn't do it. What kind of wine? You know, kids, James Lott Jr. has no shame in his game. He got some $2 Chuck. That's right, Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's Pinot Grigio. It's $2. That's all it is. They tried to go up in price for a while, and they went back to the 199. I was like, yeah, don't be trying to do 249 and shit. It's the $1.99, whatever. They went back to it, so we're happy. Selling some $2 Chuck. Because I didn't drink yesterday. I know everybody drank because all the news and everything. I didn't drink yesterday. I actually didn't. But today, my first full day back working, which was I did 5 TV shows today. 5, you guys. I did 5 of them. I'm 51 years old. I'm tired. But I was blessed with all this energy. Hello, Lewis. Hello, Yvette. So I did 5 since I've been on the web since 10 o'clock this morning doing shows for your pleasure. I know I'm worn out. So I am back on tonight. A lot of talk with James. Nope. It's Talk a Lot with James Lott Jr. What the fuck am I doing? I don't know. I'm here. I am much better. Taking time off is very important. Self care is very important. Self care is very important. Self care is very important. I'm going to say that over and over again. Self care is very important because it is. Listen to your body, listen to your brain, feel your energy. I was getting low. I was getting tired just because I do 10,000. I do all kind of stuff. That I was like I need time off. My voice is actually okay today. I did something different this time. I made sure that when I'm on each of my shows, I talked a certain way. Sometimes I get excited, and I strain my vocal cords because I'm either laughing too much or talking a certain way. I learned this: if I'm going to do 4 or 5 shows in a certain day, I have to be careful how I speak, kind of watch it, and then in between shows, I didn't talk. Like in between shows, I just shut the fuck up. Is what I did, and that helped me get through. Okay, it was quiet this whole time. And all of a sudden, okay. Um, and that really helped me prolong my voice. My voice isn't hurt. The last time I did this, my voice went hoarse. My throat was hurting. It was crazy. But today it feels fine because I just spaced it out. I was like, okay, quiet, talk, quiet, talk, quiet, talk. So I did it and I made sure I just talked a certain way. And one of the shows, I don't talk that much. I'm the director. I introduce them, I'm like the announcer. I'm like the voice off camera. I would say a few things, but they did most of the talking. And audition days, I was one of 4 people, so I didn't talk as much either. So it was kind of, I talked, but not as much. So I just was really careful. So these little tricks of the trade. It's kind of like whatever. Make sure my throat stayed, didn't dry out. It's another thing too. Um, yeah, it's just so my voice is fine. I know I'm a little dark right now, but I'm in the lights. So it was good. So today was really good. I'm glad I did it. All the shows were really good today. And I dedicate all the shows to Alex Trebek, who passed. For the hosting world, he's one of the best game show hosts of all time. So as a fellow host, I wanted to dedicate everything to him. I love hosting. I love being in front of I love being in front of the camera. No, I mean I like entertaining, and and it's funny. I was on Let's Make a Deal last week. Me and Wayne Brady together. Wayne Brady and I are the same age. Go figure. Also, there's that going on. But I got to perform something for him on the show. So January 6th, you'll have to watch to see how I do on the show. Did I win? You have to find out. And also what Wayne Brady asked me to do. Yeah, so it was a lot of fun. He was a very nice guy. Wayne Brady's a very nice guy. In between sets, he talked to us. And he referenced, I was a giant taco. So just what you know, I'm sitting in front also. I'm a giant taco grande or something. So it was fun being on set. After 8 months of not being on set, it felt great. It feels like home to me to be on a set. I miss it. I want it more. But I'm telling you, in relation to Alex Trebek and to Wayne Brady and to all my friends and I who do hosting, it's not easy. Hosting work is not. People think anybody can do it. You can't. Anybody can have a microphone in front of them, but there's the good hosts. You can tell which ones are good. You can tell which ones are not so good. Alex Trebek was one of the best, and hosting is something that it's you can learn it. You can, but there is some talent to it that some of it's natural. And some of my friends who are hosts are incredible hosts, like Tony Moore, Flo Bito, or Jack Farmer. But that they're just great. They're great hosts. AJ Gibson, they're really great hosts, and they're just so natural. But they also put in the hard work. Very important. This week, I'm also recording a lot of my audio series this week. I have a lot of different ones. I'm recording almost every night. I'm recording a different audio series. So it's going to be very interesting this week, and we'll be getting those out to you guys. I have a new book coming out at Black Friday, new album coming out Black Friday. We're picking the single for the album right now. All kinds of goodness. But I had to take a break from all that. I had to just go, that's not important. I mean, I can't, as you know, 2 years ago this month, I was laying in bed, my face paralyzed. So, and I couldn't do anything. So I do not want to get to that stage in my life. I learned to listen to my body before that. And when it says slow down or stop, I slow down or stop. Very important. You'll say it again. Your self-care is very important. You don't want anything happening to you. Hello, Anthony. Yes, I'm the voice of God on that show. It is kind of, well, it's like it reminded me when I used to do the soap shows at AfterBuzz, and engineers were not on camera. They would just chime in. That's kind of fun. Maddie Tiger, hello. There you go, right. My garden got ruined today because of the excessive winds in Los Angeles. It was so windy. It was freakishly windy. I have a bunch of broken pots, plants, but I couldn't fix any of them because it was windy. So I have to wait and tomorrow I'm so busy. I don't even know when I'm able to, probably Tuesday, I guess. Thank you. I missed you guys too. Thank you. I had to take some time off. Just had to. But this wind, it came out of nowhere. It was so loud. Luckily my power stayed on. I'm very happy about that. But it's freezing. My house is freezing. I have my heater on right now. It is freezing. Freezing in my house. So, but it's just kind of crazy, just that all my plants. So I'll deal with them later. You know me, I'm a plant man. I'll deal with them later. I just picked them up and just kind of propped them in places because it was so. I mean, it was windy as I was trying to gather the plants. Like I was out there, I was getting blown around, just trying to save the plants. It was like it was outrageous. Oh my god! But LA's clear. I'll tell you, there is no smog in Los Angeles. That shit blew everything out. I was laying wrong, you guys. Ooh. The plants, yeah. There are a few. I don't know if any of them are dead, but they've been damaged. They were knocked off their perches or thrown off of things. The wind was so strong. It was like huge gusts of wind. It was crazy. It was outrageous. I don't know what was going on. So I'll put you right here, right here. There you go. I can just talk to you from here. So, but I love my plants. So that's what I like. They're my babies. I don't care about anybody else. I care about my plants. Um, but yeah, other than that, I took some time. I didn't go nowhere because of COVID, so I didn't go nowhere. But I just stayed home, and it was nice to wake up and not do anything if you don't want to. It was nice not to. I have a schedule like tomorrow morning, like literally. I wake up at 6:30. I have a schedule as soon as I wake up, and then all day. I mean, like Monday's my busiest days. I till the evening, so it was nice to wake up and not have a schedule, and not have to be somewhere or like leave the house and have to be home by 5. I have a show at 5 o'clock. I don't have to worry about that. So, my shirt, it's spelled wrong. Someone gave it to me, but the sentiment's there. Too blessed to be stressed. Yeah, so it was given to me as a gift. Like I said, it's spelled wrong, but I don't care. It's fine. But yeah, it was nice to wake up and just not have to worry about stuff. But and yesterday was my first day organizing again, and that kind of was rough. But I have a great client, and so it was good. But then today, it took me a second to get in the groove of things because I didn't feel like doing anything. Hi you guys, hello everybody. But once I got into it, and I sent all these emails out and stuff, and like I said, I have recordings all week. So it's people ask me, can you slow down, James? Yes, I can. Trust me. I work a lot, but I also like to have time off. I like to relax. So this winter I will be taking more hiatuses. I mean for Thanksgiving weekend, Christmas, New Year's, those weeks I won't be working. So there will be some time off, more time off for me. That's going to be glorious. I just can't wait. I can't wait at all. It's good to take time off, folks. It really is. But it's also nice to be back. But it's like back. It's like ugh, I'm back. I mean, I already got emails. I got emails sitting on my desk over there already. That I'm gonna answer tomorrow. That's like, when can I do your show? When can I do your show? So I got a bunch of stuff going on already. Those 5-6 days went by so fast. Went by fast. It was just like weird. It was like, oh my god, no, no. It just went by fast. So but I'm alive. I'm back. I'm black. I'm working it out. Um, in a better mood these days. Time off does help, and other things that happen in the world also, or should I say in America, that helped out. Today on the show, and it's funny, my first day back doing shows, and each show had its own little thing. So Y&R mini spotlight that I do on Sundays. I had a giant horsefly. Don't know how it got in my house because it wasn't in the house the night before that we know of, and everything was closed up because it was cold outside, the window and everything. All of a sudden, this horsefly decides to buzz at me at my computer screen. It didn't want to go anywhere else. It wanted to buzz at me. And I was like, what the F is going on here? So that show, you'll see me trying to get the fly. Bold and beautiful mini spotlights. Catherine Kelly Lang and her man Dom show up. I mean, I was like, the queen of Bold and Beautiful shows up and talks to us a little bit. That was amazing. Dish and Days, I had to finally talk to Ron Cavalardi, who is just like one of my favorite writers on soaps. So that was amazing. And GH, it was me and Frank. We had a huge turnout for our show live. Like people were turned out. They were talking. We broke down the whole week, plus that special episode on General Hospital. So my first day back, I was like, okay, everybody. I'm looking at all the numbers right now, and they're all doing really well for just a few hours out. For all the shows that I put out today, I'm like, Edition Day's already over 1,000. So I mean, I'm like, it's like a successful media day. So tomorrow I do the Mandalorian after show chapter 10. Me, Phil Svitek, and Ryan Nielsen will be talking about the Mandalorian. The episode that came out last week. We were trying to do it this weekend and couldn't figure it out. But we'll be doing it tomorrow at 6 p.m. live. So that should be a lot of fun. The SOS show at James Lott Jr., my thing is coming out tomorrow morning. Also, a new episode of Left-Handed with a Lot to Say. We talk about left-handed Christmas gifts for left-handed people. Oh yeah, daytime today was my plants got. Well, I talked about my plants being ruined before you came on. Actually, Candy, I talked about how they got ruined. Well, that's kind of crazy too. I know. I am busy. It's stupid. It's just stupid. I'm busy. I'm like, I took that week off, and now I'm just like nothing ever happened. Like just like life was right back to where it was before. Because tomorrow I have an organizing client. I have a meeting at 8:30 in the morning with a client. Then I'm supposed to be interviewed tomorrow at 9. Then I have a client at 10. And then I have Mandalorian, and I have recording at for my crossover show. It's a Christmas JLJ Media crossover show with different people from different shows. I wrote a skit. Oh my God, Tony, you're so. I want to tell you something, you guys. So I gave Tony Moore. I was actually trying to be serious and give him a compliment on his own show today. So yeah, whatever. Hi, more Raul 6. I guess what are you doing? So these guys, Tony's writing all this stuff that people always say to us all the time. Please say hi to Tony. He is needy. Fuck Tony. We don't say hi to Tony. I saw his ass a few hours ago on the show. Actually, I just tried calling him. He didn't even, whatever. Yes, Christmas movie season and Mistletoe Road and Claus the the series coming out on JLJ Media. So there's Christmas movie season, there's Christmas audio series season, and I have Christmas music coming out. Christmas music that was out before, coming back. So JLJ Media is full of Christmas. And Tony Moore, you can go back to whatever it was you were doing before you came on my live. Tell you, it's this diva, I swear. Tony Moore thinks she's a diva. That's what she thinks. A diva is a female version of a hustler. I don't know if Tony's that. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I used to love that song, actually. I love Christmas, too. Who cares, Tony? Nobody cares if you love Christmas or not. Christmas is for everybody. Not just for you. Mr. Road. And December 8th. I'm Candy Mac, I'm getting there. Can I promote my shit first? Can I promote what I have coming out that I wrote first when we get to you? Mistletoe Road, written and produced by James Lott Jr., will be out on November 30th. My first audio drama ever that I wrote and directed will be out on November 30th on all the streaming services. Yes. I have a great cast. They're all really good. I'm very excited for you guys to hear it. And then, yes, on December 18th on JLJ Media, it will be Forever and a Day's Christmas episode, which I haven't even heard yet. Haven't even brought to me yet. So hopefully it'll be out December 18th. And then Claws, the series special preseason episode will be out December, I think, 20th or 21st. You signed them for you. No, bitch, I can't sign them for you. No, never. So, and then I have some Christmas stuff coming up from some other shows. It's really a lot of fun. Leave your audio. Tony Moore must be bored tonight because I'm like, usually he just pops in and pops out. That's like he's deciding to stay in. So yeah, Christmas is coming to JLJ Media, trust me. And it's my Forever and Day books. I have other books coming out too. My Christmas series on a Winter's Night will be out on Black Friday. Vex the soundtrack will be out on Black Friday. And a Mistletoe Road soundtrack will be out probably early December. I can virtually sign them. It doesn't work. I can docu-sign them. But I subscribe to yeah, this is funny, yes. So yeah, all your shows. No, you don't. You don't watch any of my shit. You don't watch anything I do. All of them. Follow Lounging with Tony, where Lounging with Tony's is sold. I forgot this other phone was plugged in. I should probably take that off. Yes. They always say you shouldn't over. Well, here's what's funny. So I have 2 songs. I have a bunch of songs in my vaults. I have a Darth Vader song, which I have not released. But I have a Forever and a Day song, and I have a song I wrote for Stephanie, the character Stephanie. And I played it for Christina. She loved it. So I actually have 2 songs that I just haven't even done more with because I've been busy with the Vex stuff and Mr. See, Mr. Road has a new original song at the end of every episode. Speaking of Christina, she has her first song on the soundtrack called Mary Mary from her character on Mr. Road. But at the end of every episode, Mr. Road is a song that relates to the episode, written by me, but done by cast members. So you'll hear Flobo and Happiness and Travis and so they're all doing songs written by me and produced by me. So the Mr. Rose soundtrack will be out too. But Forever and a Day, I'm thinking next year release some more music. I just wrote the 2 songs. They're done. Thank you. I try to be creative. I think of all kind of stuff. So maybe next year for that. The books were the first things to roll out, so it's called WAP. I know Stephanie's song. No, Stephanie's song is a very empowering song, and I think you guys will like it. So yes, and the song isn't done by her. The song is done by my friend Kiona Alley, who actually does the Stephanie's theme song. So, but yes, and the Vex soundtrack is not all me. The Vex soundtrack has other people on it, like my friend Mike Brown, Ryan Shaw, Keone Alley, and me. We're on my friend Palm, my producer Palms. So it's various artists, but almost all the songs I wrote or co-wrote. Can I call you? Not right now, Tony Moore, because I'm fucking doing my show. So you can't call me right now. Oh. So yes, James Lott Jr. is full service. He does it. But he's so stupid, Tony. I have a lot coming up. I have like 5 series in development. I have music in development. I have books in development. I have all kinds of stuff that I'm working on. So I'm always thinking of stuff. Always thinking of things. Always trying to work stuff out. I write every day just about. Just about. I write a lot. I'm always thinking of stuff. So, oh, Tony Moore. Oh, Tony Moore, Tony Moore, Tony Moore, more. How's everybody else doing? What's going on with you people? They want to try to lay down again. You know me, I like to lay down when I talk to you guys. My neck was in a bad position. There we go. A lot of James Lott Jr. content is correct. Is coming your way. Tony has a lot of issues. He needs more help. That's how we say that. I'm trying to stop. I'm take a poll. I probably think I know the answer already. Should I have a second glass of wine? Yes or no? You guys vote. The majority will rule. I will do what you guys tell me to do. So I'm like, he's like, yeah. Tony is thirsty. Tony is thirsty. Thirsty. Oh, Candace Mack is writing an episode of Forever and a Day. That's you're writing right now. Oh, here we go, girl. One night I wrote an episode of a show called Decisions that's coming out, and I wrote it at 2 in the morning, from 2 to 5 in the morning. So I see a yes, I see another yes. You guys are all gonna say yes because you don't want to see me drunk. You're like yes. Everybody saying yes. It's so funny. Everybody saying yes. That's so funny. Thirsty Sundays. I know. Really, it's like season 2 will be back next week. I don't know what to do. My family leaving for Thanksgiving. I'll be home alone. Dang. Taking her forever and a day. To write that episode. Forever and a day. Season 2 will be back in February, right, Candace Mack? Candace Mack will tell you exactly. They sent me a list. I don't remember anything. I'll remember later, of course, but I think it's in February. To drink. Am I saying drink? Okay, so I will have a second glass of $2 Chuck from Trader Joe's. I'm going to pour it. I'm left-handed, so I got to use my left hand to do this. Make sure I do this correctly. And I can't see right now. My glasses aren't on. Hope I'm pouring into the right glass. All my stuff's growing. All my plants are growing. Okay. My neck is hurting. I'm thinking I sleep in the wrong way. I got to fix that. You're going to finish Real Housewives. The Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't know who's on these days. Have a drink and have Forever a Day star Tony Moore on. Tony's leaving me to go watch some Real Housewives crap. Oops. Having a second glass. Okay, that's good. I didn't pour it all the way. I did like half a glass. I didn't do a whole glass of it. You know. So yeah, how's everybody doing? What's going on? Off to the side, you can't see off to the side. I have cake on the side here with some frosting. So I'm leaving. Bye, bitch. Get off my live. Get off my live. As I'm trying to I put my glasses on. It's like, I'm fucking old. I can't see anything. My glasses back on. Oops. God bless America. Right. Oh yeah, okay. It's hard getting old. They don't tell you about this stuff when you're younger. They don't tell you what goes on. They don't tell you at all. So everybody hanging in there. People feeling optimistic. Now I'm going to stay. Now he's going to stay. Oh, geez, I'm going to stay. Are people feeling happy about what's going on out there? Not happy? Excited? Feeling last week felt so tense. It just felt like the world did a collective sigh. I don't do what I'm told. Hot here. Heating air. Yeah, here it was just cold. It was windy. It was so windy. Everyone knows it's windy. I'm just here to stare at you guys. I can't see you. But I see your names and your avatars, your profile pics. I'm just going to stare at you. I feel like that chick from Romper Room. Oh, my God, where is... Well, any guys old enough to remember Romper Room. I need like a mirror thing. It goes, and I see Tony and Maddie Tiger and Justin. I think her name was Marianne. She always said James, so I have a common name, so that always worked. Or Jamie, and I was also Jamie back then, so she said she always saw me. I had friends who had names that weren't like that, and they didn't get seen. I had a friend named Stormy. I wonder how Stormy's doing. Stormy Andrews. I wonder how Stormy's doing. Was it like Miss Marianne or something? I can't remember. Yes, Annie, I'm sorry to hear about that. I understand living with a chronic condition is tough. You're writing your feature. That's good, Iron Beard. Everybody, Iron Beard is writing the feature. That's right, Iron Beard. Write that shit. Write it. I'm excited. I just ran across my monogamy shirt. I think I'm going to wear it tomorrow. And then I ran across my Iron Beard shirt. I think I'm going to wear that tomorrow, too. I was digging through my shirts. And I was like, I found all my shirts. From all my black peeps. So I'm going to try to wear them. Good. And then, you feeling it too, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard when you live in a chronic condition, which I do too. It's very hard, sometimes. But you know what you need to do, and you probably handle it. And that's what I do whenever my condition flares up. I handle it, and you make it through. Yeah, Ironbeard's writing something very interesting, very interesante, as you say in Spanish. Yeah, but here's what's funny about Ironbeard. Ironbeard still never did that song that I gave him like 10 years ago. Yeah, you think I forgot Ironbeard? I didn't forgot. Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for Grandmaster Zane, whatever your name was. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good luck, Miss Candace Mack, with your writing. That's right. Work it out. Write that show. Write that episode. Do it. Oh. I'm just gonna stare at you guys. What's going on? Yeah, Candy's gone. Yeah, I'm just saying. I ain't never forgot. I'm just saying. I just thought I'd just bring it to you. But I'm glad you're writing your feature. Good for you. Write it. Take care of it. Do it. Get it done. Get it to completion. Get it done. I'm taking one of my plays because there's no stage right now, and it might turn into a series. I decided, so I'm working on that right now too. Because this was my year of stage. I don't do all this stage stuff, and that's just obviously that's dead. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I've got the music I sent you at this point. It's been so long ago. I've done like 80 songs since I've sent that to you, or some shit like that. I don't know. But I did say it was open-ended, no time period. I did say that. Mm-hmm. I should have you on my shows. Just because I can say I had you in my show. Girl, I don't remember anymore now. I thought it was you're saying Wendy. I thought it was Marianne. I don't know. That was almost 50 years ago, and I don't remember exactly what her name was. I'm sure I looked it up somewhere. It's probably something, but I just thought it was Marianne. I don't know. I could be wrong. That was a long time ago. So he's not really rapping. He'll be doing spoken word. He'll be talking. Yeah, someone like when I was a kid, it was Zoom. It was Let Your Company, Sesame Street, 321 Contact. I remember some of them. I can't remember everything about those. We're gonna zoom, 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 zoom. We're gonna zoom, 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 zoom. Yeah, all those kind of things. You know. I don't know if I'm multi-talented, but I'm trying. I'm doing stuff. That's all I can say. I don't know if I'm good at it or not, but all I know is that I am doing stuff and seeing where it lands. Right? Mm-hmm. That's what you do. Hello, Brittany Duran. That's the trick. That's the ticket. Fucking just try something, see how it goes, and some folks are going to like it, and some folks may not like it, and I don't know. But I will tell you, people reading my words does make me smile, whether it's in song or whatever. So, but I love collaborations too. So I love to people who have an idea. We'll see what's going on. But of course, I almost say I can't do everybody. Let me rephrase that sentence. It's only one me, so I can only do what I can. But I don't know. I've always worked a lot my whole life. I've always had 2 or 3 jobs. Just that's how I've always. I guess that's how I'm wired. I've always done that. So I'm just trying to work on my personal life. That's all. I need. There will never be a perfect balance, but I need a personal life. So that's what I'm working on. Very important. That actually can fuel your professional life too. So that's the next thing. But COVID makes it so weird, makes it strange to do that. So very strange. And now we're heading into the next shift of this stuff. They're saying COVID's getting worse again. So it'll be very interesting. I have a lot of friends, I don't see any mask on or anything. They're at celebrations. I'm like, okay, well, I guess in a couple weeks we'll see what happens to you. I got tested last week, so I'm negative again. Yes, I do the nose test. That was the trippiest thing. I was freakishly excited to do the nasal swab. I was just like, I'm ready. I'm like, just fucking do it. And the girl, just shut up my nose and did it. It was 5 seconds on one's nose, 5 seconds on the other nose, and they go up here, and it didn't hurt. I mean, like the thing is, I tried to tell people, it doesn't hurt. It just stings, and literally my eyes started gushing tears because it's just like it pushes up against there a little bit and it makes you cry. But it's literally 10 seconds, and your nose feels tingly for like an hour, and it goes away. So, GH podcast Pier 54. No, what we did is 2 weeks ago we did a podcast with the Port Charles Update ladies. Pier 54, I think, is joining us next Sunday. I have to clarify if they can. They said they can do 6 p.m. on Sundays. I have to clarify if they can do next Sunday. But the Pier 54 podcast, I believe, is next Sunday. I'll let you guys know. Yeah, it burns, but it goes away. You want to go to work when you work from home? I totally get it. I was like, fuck that shit over there. My job's over there. I don't want to go over there. That's why I think it's a staycation. I didn't go nowhere, but it just felt good not to do nothing. Jeez, I understand. That's the crazy thing. You still have to still try on the computer and do stuff. Something like emails. You know, it's funny, May Tiger. I look for other GH podcasts, and and over the years, I had Planet Lumina on. I had the host of GH Envy on, and then the girls from Port Charles. I look for them and I ask them. You know, I do. I love. You know, I just because I had the girls on for a podcast by themselves. We just talked about their podcast and life. Then I brought them on to the recap show. So I have no problem with that. So it's kind of fun. There's no competition. It's all GH. We all do something different. And for many people, I do the video, where a lot of people just do audio. So, but the girls at Port Charles Update love them. The sisters, they're hilarious. So we'll see what Pier 54 folk what happens with that. You know. So I feel like I'm the OG of all these things. So because I've done it for so long. Sisters in General. Who are they? I don't know who they are. Sisters in General. They're part of General Hospital too. They're a podcast General Hospital. You have to DM me because this will go away at some point. I won't remember this. I won't remember any of this. So yeah, let me know who they are. I'll check them out. Because I don't know that. I don't know them. See, there's so many things I don't know. I'm so busy creating my own stuff. I'm not always out there. I try to be in the know. but I don't always know. But I like finding out. It's one of those things I tell all the time. I post so much on social media that a lot of times I rarely get a chance to actually be on social media and scrolling. So they'll say, "Did you see my post?" I'm like, "No, I didn't see it because I just was so busy." But you were on. I'm on posting, my stuff or reply. I try to repost my friends who have things going on too. So I try to scroll through. But I follow too many people sometimes. It's a lot. The grabbing hands, grab all they can. Everything counts in large amounts. So I watched, speaking of that, I did watch the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last night induction ceremony. They didn't have a crowd or anything. They didn't do it that way. They did just people talking. Depeche Mode was one. Nine Inch Nails, Doobie Brothers, who I love, with Michael McDonald. Um, Whitney Houston. So they had some good folks. T Rex. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Notorious B.I.G. Biggie. I was like a Biggie. Um, I feel like I'm still missing. I feel like I'm missing another person. It was good. It was good. So I did watch that last night. But it was just nice. It was like a history of their people talking about what they like about them and stuff. It was a history of them. But I forgot how much I love the Doobie Brothers. They have a lot of hits. I'm a big fan. I grew up. My mother loved Doobie Brothers. I remember growing up with them. My mother loved them. The Depeche Mode. That's my junior high and high school years. Strange love, strange hearts, and strange love. People are people, so why should it be? You and I can get along so awfully. A lot of hits. Big fan of all that stuff. They were naming something they did. I'm like, that was 1981. I was 12 years old. Oh my God. Yeah, Miss Whitney. She did have the voice. I remember when Whitney first came out. I heard a song with Teddy Pendergrass. Hold me in your arms tonight. Um, it was on his album. My mother's a huge Teddy Pendergrass fan. He had that accident and he was paralyzed. They did that song. Then she did a song with Jermaine Jackson. And I was like, oh, her voice is pleasant. And I didn't know who she was nobody yet at the time. It was just pleasant. And then that first album came out and You Give Good Love came out. I remember hearing it on the radio going, You Give Good Love. Wow. And then, of course, Saving All My Love for You. That was great. And I was a big Whitney fan. I did. I liked, and then that album was good. Then when Whitney came out, that album, I played that album on CD to death. So emotional. Love Will Save the Day. I mean, all those songs were just, oh my God. I Want to Dance with Somebody. I mean, all those songs were so big. It was so big. Did we almost have it all? I mean, everything. It was just the album was just so big. And I played that album to death. Um, I remember I'm Your Baby Tonight. My Name Is Not Susan. That whole album was decent. And of course the Bodyguard soundtrack. I mean, that one song, of course, we know, Pitch Perfect. But I Have Nothing, Queen of the Night. Even the other songs, I was a huge fan. Just One Look at You, bam, 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 and everything is all right with me. Din, 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 din. That Soul System song, I still play that song to death. So great soundtrack, great stuff. Even when she came out later with "It's Not Right, but It's Okay" or "My Love Is Your," I mean, all those songs. So it's crazy that all those greats are gone, like Prince, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, George Michael, David Bowie, Tom Petty. They're all gone. It's so crazy. They're gone. It's so crazy. I remember when he died. It was sad and odd, but she had a voice. No, there's no beef between Whitney and Dolly. Hey, Whitney made Dolly a lot of money. She wrote that song. Dolly was like, "Yes, ma'am." She had no problem with that at all. They got along great, apparently, that I heard of. I didn't hear any beef. Where's the beef? Not there. No, Dolly was like, she was eternally grateful. Dolly became a rich ass woman from that song. She was already had money already, but like that song was huge. I remember that song was everywhere. Everywhere. I was living in Sacramento when that song came out. And that song was everywhere. Like, oh, Whitney. Oh, Whitney. Miss Houston. Heartbreak Hotel with Kelly Price and Faith Evans. I used to love that song. Oh, my God. Yeah, she had a lot of hits. Her remixes were good. Her hits were good. I used to think about when these songs come out, you're like, oh my God, it came out when? You're like, oh my God. You do feel old. I can remember music from the early 70s. Well, kind of more mid 70s. That's as far back as I go. I mean, I go back at least 45 years. I can remember music. So weird. I have memories of music. That's so weird to me because I'm only 51. But 45 years of my life, I remember music. I can cognitively remember music. I'm sure I probably had before that. My parents loved music, so there was music in the house all the time. You have older siblings; they always played music. Always bought music, so music was always in our house. I come from a family of singers and people would play instruments, so there's always music somewhere, and I picked up on it. And back in the late '90s, early 2000s, I was part of a band in San Francisco called Mangina, and we would play dance rock music. It was like we take dance and rock and mix it together. We kind of modeled ourselves off of Garbage and this group called Republica, and there's always kind of electro dance bands, rock bands. And that was like 20 years ago when I was in that group, and we didn't fully our potential. We didn't fulfill our potential. And now I'm doing music. So 20 years later, now I do music. So it's kind of crazy. Crazy how the world works. Mm-hmm. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, Dolly's good. Everybody loves Dolly. You don't hear nothing about Dolly really. So I watched all those. Very cool. A couple of producers got in. That was nice. I was watching Uncensored tonight on TV1 about hip hop. Great stories from Jermaine Dupri and Snoop Dogg and Faith Evans. Some good stories from all of them. It was a lot. It was a lot of fun watching that show on TV1. Nice new childhood memories. I wasn't a child in the 90s. I was a child in the 70s. So for me, that's where I'm at. My childhood memories are from like 74, 73, 79. I remember those years. All that music mine was mostly a disco soundtrack. It was like, do the hustle, do the hustle, and actually I can do the hustle. Yes, I can do it. I haven't done it in a long time, but I'm sure I can do it again if I need be. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't know. Very interessante. Yeah, soon it's time for music. Soon it'll be time for bed. I'll drink my wine. I have the TV's on in the background. I don't know what I'm watching. I'm talking to you guys. Mm-hmm. I'll just stare at you, see what's going on. Look into my eyes. No, I can't look at my eyes. See what's going on. Hello, everybody. Coming in. Oh, yeah. Look at the former comments. Ow. I was watching Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. My sausage fingers. I was watching YouTube videos where sometimes that's the worst thing to do too. You get into the rabbit hole of like just you watch one video, they recommend another one, and you watch another one, and you watch another one. And I'm like, oh my goodness, it's too much. There's like 3 in the morning. You're like, why am I up to 3 in the morning watching YouTube videos? It totally happens. It's happened to me many times. It's like my weakness. But you can find just about anything on YouTube, so that's the deal. Hello, the rabbit hole of YouTube. Oh my goodness, it's real, kids. It is real. It is real. One night I was watching hosts cry on television, and I was crying because a baby watched. I was watching them cry. Ugh. Insomnia is the worst. To be tired and can't sleep. So I can sleep easily. Thank you, Jesus. Don't have problems with that. Thank God. But I know a lot of folks who do. My mom suffers from not sleeping well. So I'm like, well, that's not good. I love sleep. I think sleep is glorious and wonderful. Helps re-energize yourself. We need sleep. We do. That's where you talk. So I'm going to go off. Thanks, you guys, for joining me for episode 111 of A Lot. Oh, my God. What is the show? Talk a Lot with James Lott Jr. You're following me already on here, so thank you. You guys are all wonderful, and thanks for welcoming me back. Yeah, it does. I have blue light blocking glasses, so yeah. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming on. I know 111 is a good number, isn't it? It's a great number. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. This was fun. I haven't done this in a long time, so I have to get back my system and doing this again. But I said I just need a little break. But everyone, please have compassion. Smile more. Wash your hands. I don't know. Talk to you guys later. Good night, everybody. Good night.